All right, I just have two items for all of you at the top. The United States supports freedom of expression in Turkey and opposes any action to encroach on the right to free speech. We urge the Turkish government to unblock its citizens' access to Twitter and ensure free access to all social media platforms. As President Obama has previously underscored, democratic governments must accept the challenge to, quote, listen to the voices who disagree with us, to have an open debate about how we use our powers and how we must constrain them. An independent and unfettered media is an essential element of democratic, open societies and crucial to ensuring official transparency and accountability. This action is contrary to Turkey's own expressed desire to uphold the highest standards of democracy in efforts to attract foreign investment. Also, the United States congratulates Lebanon's new government in receiving the parliament's vote of confidence. We look forward to working with the Salam government and seeing this year's presidential and parliamentary elections proceed on time and in adherence with the Constitution. With that,
Follow-up on statement?
sure, go ahead.
Have you talked to any of Turkey officials from Turkey about the ban?
About the announcement.
About the ban on Twitter.
We have. Our ambassador on the ground has been closely engaged, and we've expressed our concerns through those channels.
So Turkish officials, basically ministers, arguing that Twitter blocked to prevent abuse of rights. What do you say to that?
Well, I think I pretty clearly stated that we support and believe in freedom of speech, whether that's through the media or through individuals' rights to freedom of speech, and certainly Twitter is a newer tool of communicating.
Many are criticizing recently Turkish government about its authoritarian tendencies, increasing authoritarian tendencies. Are you worried about that?
When we have concerns, we express them. As you know, Turkey is an important ally. It's a NATO ally. We work with them on a range of issues, but this is an issue we were concerned about, hence we expressed our opinion.
Same issue. Same issue.
Well, I just want to, I'm presuming that your opening statement, which I missed, and I apologize for it, I won't ask you to repeat it, that you take a dim view of.
That is correct.
That is correct?
Yes. Are you? We're just going to continue on Turkey, and we'll move through that. Go ahead.
One question. The secretary said many times that Turkey is a model democracy for the Muslim world. Does the secretary thinks the same after the closure of Twitter and other social media?
Well, as I just stated, I think actions like this are contrary to Turkey's own expressed desire to be a model of democracy, to uphold the highest standards of democracy. Do we have any more in Turkey? Go ahead.
Are you aware of the details of this ban? Because recently, Istanbul Heavy Panel Court stated that this ban is not originated from a court rule. It's an executive branch decision. Are you aware of this?
I don't have that level of detail. I know there have been public statements made. I think that's what we're referring to, and obviously actions taken. But in terms of the specific steps internally in Turkey, how we got here, I don't have that level of detail.
Turkish government blamed actually the Twitter company for not cooperating with Turkish government for this some kind of request to remove some content on Twitter. Did they ask your help for this legal process? The Turkish government ask any help from the U.S. government to communicate with Twitter company?
Not that I'm aware of, and again, I think I pretty clearly expressed our concerns about the announcement and the decision to ban Twitter.
Because it's a legal process for an American company too, Twitter company right now. Twitter Inc. is represented by Turkish lawyers right now, and they are negotiating with the Turkish government too, and it's about an American company at the same time. Are you somehow involved with this conflict?
We're not. No, we're not.